This is the Power Ranger Super Megaforce Deluxe Legendary Morpher. It comes with 2 keys, Super Megaforce Red and Mighty Morphin Red. It is assortment number 38000. You put the keys in here and you turn them to activate sounds. The number pad is a solid pad, so 2, 5, 8, 4, and 6 make the noises, but it's all just one button, and all of the rest are just molded on there. Works with the Ranger keys, which you can see right there. Obviously, you turn them and it makes noises, and that at Walmart is $27.97. So $27.97 for the Deluxe Legendary Morpher. This is the Deluxe Super Mega Saber. This is the larger toy weapon. To give you a comparison with my arm here, you can see it's about as long as my arm. You know, obviously it's not as big as the sabers on the show, but it's a good weapon. This comes with the Super Megaforce Blue Ranger key. This is assortment number 38046. Comes with the blue key, like I said. The blade is not silver, it's kind of a translucent white because it lights up, makes lights and sounds and all that. It's a good size. I have a big hand, but just to show you, you know, I can get my fingers in there, and it's got a trigger there. So that's a pretty good roleplay weapon, I think. And the Deluxe Super Mega Saber is $24.97 at Walmart. Here is the Legendary Megazord, the primary Megazord used on the show. That is assortment number 38095. And that comes with the red Skyship Zord, the blue Jet, the green Racer, the pink Sub, and the yellow Dozer, I think. Something like that. Anyway, there you can see the 5 Zords right there. And they combine into the Megazord. Again, that is assortment number 38096. I believe I said 9596. That comes with another Super Megaforce Red Ranger key, but it is, I don't know if you can see it there, kind of a shiny clear, Red Ranger key there, so it is different. And you have this Unlock the Power sweepstakes, which involves scanning Ranger keys and etc. That is $34.88. Do they have a Q-Rex here? It does not appear that they have a Q-Rex. There's also the Q-Rex Megazord, which would be the same price. And then this is the Turbo Falcon Megazord, which turns into its own Megazord mode and a car. It goes, and the engine revs, and da-da-da. That is assortment number 38098. Also $34.88. Looks pretty good. That comes with an RPM Red Ranger key. And if we look on the back here, you can see, trying to show, it can combine with the Legendary Megazord that way, just plugging in on the top. And it also helps to form the Super Big Megazord. I'm not even sure what it's called on Super Megaforce, but it combines with the Q-Rex and the other, all kinds of Zord combolations there. And there you can see on the back of some of the bigger boxes they have collect all of the Ranger keys, and now there are apparently more coming out. We're going to set those back. Always remember when you're like getting toys or looking at toys and stuff, always just try to clean up after yourself, you know? It's a nice thing to do. Alright, we have these here. You can see there's red there. Obviously the same price. I'm just going to go ahead and look at blue here. This is the Double Battle Action, and this is the Blue Ranger. That is assortment number 38140. It is $12.97. This is one of those figures that has a tab in the back that makes you go, or you push it. If you push it to the right, he swings his right arm. If you push it left, he swings his left arm, and it's hi-ya, hi-ya, hi-ya. They have that in blue and red. Coming up here, we have what I call kind of the basic line figures. You know, very little articulation, not as well painted, weapons not painted. This is the Blue Ranger. This is assortment number 38162. Red Samurai Ranger, assortment 38165. Silver Super Megaforce Ranger, assortment 38166. Super Megaforce Red, assortment 38161. I want to say that's it. Yeah. So those are 797. Various assortment numbers there. No elbow articulation. The weapons aren't well painted. Not really the best figures to get, in my opinion. Silver Ranger looks okay. He has his trident weapon and it's gold. But, you know, this sword is black and just, I don't know. So, okay, anyway, down here, you come to the better line. These are $8.97, and they have the historic. So this is the Ninja Storm Red Ranger. Very well painted, nice articulation. I like, you know, the Ninja Storm silver arms, and they have the texture on that. It's not just straight gray, so that's nice. The gold around the edges of the chest piece there. The weapon is actually painted. How about that? Sword is red and silver. Very nice. That is assortment number 38226. Comes with the weapon which he is holding there. It seems it's a little hit or miss, because here we have the Mystic Force Red Ranger, assortment 38231. And his weapons are not painted. It's solid black there. Still a nice, well-painted figure. Good articulation. And he comes with his Morpher there. But the weapon isn't painted. That's a little disappointing. We have the Red Megaforce Ranger. He comes with a painted weapon, although it's bent, which is interesting. And a gold blaster. Well painted. These are nice looking figures, actually. And he's even got a little tiny Gosei Morpher on his belt, which I think is pretty neat. Alright, this is just a quick comparison between the basic line figure I talked about that's $7.97 and the more kind of deluxe, I guess, figures that are $8.97. You see on the basic figure, which is over here, no elbow articulation. His weapon is not painted. He doesn't come with a blaster even, you know. And he's apparently $7.97, and for $1 more you get, look, the wrists are painted. The wrists aren't painted over here. The weapon is painted even though it's bent. The weapon is not painted over here. He gets a blaster. He doesn't get a blaster. This is a much better figure, and the difference is only $1. $7.97, $8.97. I mean, these figures are much better. I would definitely recommend going with this one as opposed to this one, because you're only saving $1, and I don't think it's worth it. In the line of these kind of scanner type games where you put a figure on, the SWAPZ, SWAPPZ game has a Megaforce line. Yellow Ranger, Robo Knight, Yellow Ranger, the Megazord, Power Rangers Megaforce. There we go. It's labeled as a sword for some reason. It has an interesting hologram on it. Comes with a belt buckle there that doesn't obviously, but it does have belt clips, so you can put that on your belt. This clip is apparently supposed to be a watch. It says it's a communicator. Yeah, just like they use on the show, right? I don't seem to see a sword, anything. That's interesting. So there's that. I'm going to set that over here for a second. Because then we have this. This costume is apparently reversible, red and blue. Oh, the price was not. It's not $6.97. It's not the Power Ranger sword. This is $16.97 for the solid red costume. The picture includes a sword, however, toy weapon not included. This is two costumes in one, reversible blue and red, and this is a Walmart exclusive. So interesting. It's red on one side, you can see it's blue on the other, and you can turn it inside out. Muscles! Really? Yeah. What do you know? And then on the back, you see it comes with blue and red masks. It's interesting that it comes with two different masks, but it's a reversible costume, so you can only wear one at a time. But hey, I guess you get your money's worth there, you know. That is $29.97. So about twice as much for about twice the costume, you know. None of the girls' costumes that I saw, no green either, or silver that I've seen anyway. But that's basically your choice. So, hi Dino. So that was just a glimpse at some of the toys that Walmart has in the Power Rangers line. Obviously not the complete collection. If you want more variety, you're going to go somewhere like Toys R Us. But if all you have is a Walmart nearby, you know, that's a pretty good look at what you can probably expect to have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up right down below. If you're new, subscribe. I make Power Rangers videos, other types of videos here on my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, may the power protect you.